Linesman Derek Shepard is calling the two centers to the middle of the pond. It'll be Meyer for Duluth going up against Johnson of Edina. Puck is dropped, picked up and shot into the zone by Zabukover. Heading in hard after it is Engel for Duluth East. Brings it around the other side looking for Meyer. Meyer touches it. Picked up now by Engel. Who cuts in front. He scores! Wow! Ryan Engel makes it 1-0 Greyhounds.
Well, Duluth East started off right at the outset. The defensemen move up, and they don't let Edina get out of the neutral zone. They put the puck in the zone, and Engel made a great play as he came around the net and took that puck from the boards and really got a high shot from in close to beat Byron. Watch the forecheck here. Engel goes right after it. Puck's going to go over behind the net. And look at Meyer, number 8. He's going to go bottle up the defenseman. As he does that, Engel's going to pick it up, step out, and get it right upstairs over Byron, who's down somewhat low, and he put it right under the crossbar.
Nice.
15 seconds into the game, and Duluth East is on the board.
1-0. Jack Cool comes in, throws one as well, knocking the stick out of an Edina player's hands. That was Armbruster. It's still not out. Armbruster takes the pass and the shot, and it rises over top the goal. You have to watch out for Duluth East, throwing those cherry pickers out there for those long bomb passes. There's a loose one out in front, a backhander, right on goal. The save by Byron. The puck pops back in behind the net. Opportunity there for Engel, who scored earlier. Back come the Edina Hornets. Johnson with a shot, right on, and that's gloved and held by Lettingham, and a little bit of pushing going on, and they've got the old attitudes going already. For the 3-goal pure hat trick last night in an incredible win over Jefferson High School, ending their 3-year reign as state champs. Puck centered in front for Spihar. He scores! Dave Spihar!
You can see that one coming, couldn't you, Wally? As soon as Locker went behind the net, did you notice Spihar come from the right side, right in front? Like, uh-oh, here it comes. It only takes a second, and he got the puck on his stick. It looked like the goalie stopped it, but he pulls it right across and by. Watch Locker behind the net, number 19, and as soon as he gets control, right here, the goalie stops it, lets it go, but Locker's coming from the far side. Patosha gives it to him. Now, look at Spihar. Quickly moves right in front, comes across to his backhand. He just pulls it into the corner there as he's getting taken down. He doesn't need much room, Spihar. He's got 52 this season. That's his 53rd.
That's incredible.
You don't leave him around the net. Some way, somehow, goal scorers get open in front of the net, and they put it in the net.
53 goals for Dave Spihar, number 1 in the state in scoring. His centerman, Locker, with Eric Patosha, who'd like to be a U.S. Marshal when he gets out of school. Gets it up ice. Here comes a shot right on straight. The rebound by Patosha, and he missed it as Locker had him set up. Full trim, the Greyhounds wearing the navy blue with the white and red trim. Johnson throws a check. Dan Carlson gets the puck. It's loose out in the crease. Johnson whacking at it as he's down, and trying to find it there is Lettingham creeping along the ice. Flaherty across the line, leaves a trailer for Spihar. Goes in deep. He looks like a fire plug out there, but has got good wheels to go with it. Spihar centers, Locker shoots, and that's just wide. Wrapped up. Loose one in front. Edina with a shot. Blocked. Oh, and Duluth East got careless in their own end, handing it over to Farrell.
Well, Flaherty tried to center that puck out. As he passed it, it hit the net and came straight out. Came right on Edina's stick, and that's why Edina had a good opportunity. Here's the pass. Flaherty stops, he shoots, and right off the goaltender, right in front of the net. And boy, Lettingham had to make a save there, or Edina could have got on the board with a shorthanded goal.
1.5 to go in the period. Here's a steal. Here's a shot by Zabukover. That's blocked. Puts it out in front of the game, but swept to our side. Dylan Mills plays it down low. It gets beyond Soikinen. Goes around the other side. Out in front. There's a shot right off by Soikinen. Another try. He scores!
Well, he had 2 tries at that one. It was just point blank. Nothing he could do. Almquist out in the slot area. He took a pass from behind the net from Matthias, and that puck went right to Almquist in the slot. He fires once. He gets a rebound. Here's a pass out from behind. Look at him all alone. Perfect position. Takes a shot. The rebound comes right to him. He says, okay, first I tried it straight ahead. Now I'm going to go to the goal stick side, and I'll beat you there. And he's on the board. Duluth goes up by 3. And they hit quickly again. Minute and 50 into the second period. They get a full-strength goal. Almquist from 20 feet out puts it past Byron. Zone. They always have someone high up in the slot wide open, and they look for him, feed him, and he's getting a good opportunity to score a goal.
Number 6 is Cullen Flaherty. Lost the puck. Jeff Salmon at the point for Edina. He scores! Edina cracks the surface here, and Salmon makes it a 3-1 hockey game.
Well, Salmon did what he had to do. He put the puck on the net through traffic. The goalie doesn't see that. You see 3 or 4 people stacked up right in front of Lettingham. Salmon with a good shot right on the glove side, right through traffic. He just lets fly at the net, and look at that puck go through traffic. See all those people in front, and there's the goaltender. As you see, he was trying to get some help there. Gunnarsson was moving Edina forward away, but at the last second, as he came across, Lettingham loses sight of the puck, and Edina gets on the board.
A much-needed goal for the Edina Hornets, who are down 3-0. Yeah.
Lead down to 2 that Duluth East has. Otherwise, you're afraid they're going to start walking away, and they could right here.
Here's Bihar. He scores! Can that guy shoot or what?
Locker wins the draw. Spihar breaks wide on the right, and Lockhart just puts it right on the tape, putting Spihar in from the right side. And he is so accurate, he just hits the far side, and quickly Duluth East comes right back. You get one, we get one. We'll show you how it's done in a hurry. What a shooter Spihar is. Here's, look, 19. Gets it wide, right on the tape. And boy, he goes to the top of the circle, right to the dot, and then bing on the far side.
Boy, did you see how he took a good look, too, Spihar?
He knows where he was put.
Oh. He's got good speed, too, Louis, because he just took off from that face-off and just roared right around the Edina defense.
He's an excellent skater. If you just watch him, just the agility he's got on skate.
They've happened fast and furious here in the period. At 1:50, Almquist scored for Duluth East, making it 3-0. Exactly a minute later, Jeff Salmon scored, and 16 seconds after that, Spihar scores his second of the game, and here it is once more.
Look at he's looking all the way where he's going to put it, and he gets to the dot. Goldie used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Get to the dot and hit the far corner. You know,
Edina then clears it off the stick of Armbruster. Flaherty. Hook, lost the puck. Neil Johnson gets it, turns, shoots, he scores!
Great effort by Neil Johnson. He forced Flaherty around the net. Johnson, who's very quick and very tenacious on that play, forces Flaherty around the net, steals the puck, and comes out about 50 feet out, lets a slapper goal that handcuffed Lettingham. And Edina with a shorthanded goal cuts the margin of 4-2. Great effort by Neil Johnson, one of the leaders in his hockey club. Comes around the net, bothers him, knocks him down, just keeps going, and then when he gets in position, he stops and fires it right at the net. Short-handed, put it on the net. Good things happen.
I think that might have hit a Greyhound stick. Yes,
well,
watch this angle here.
It could have been tipped by Carlson in front, too.
We'll try to catch that replay again for you, folks, so you can see what happens on it. But they have given the goal to number 20, Dan Carlson.
Yeah, it looked like it could have hit his stick.
Yeah, it hit something.
Right in front of the defenseman. He just put his blade there, and Neil Johnson's shot just glanced off the blade past Lettingham.
Edina keeps battling back. They're not letting themselves get too far behind in this. Flaherty banks it off the boards. Here's Spihar, the ever-dangerous guy, putting it out in front. On an incredible behind-the-back pass, and Latour couldn't quite finish.
You see how quick his hands are? He really has quick hands. That's the secret of his success. Boy, he gets rid of that puck.
Back on the point, Flaherty with a shot block. The puck is still loose out in front. Everybody playing bodies and not the puck. There's a shot for the point, and just wide by Locker. Spihar comes out of it. A long pass. Going after this Carlson. Dan Carlson, a breakaway. He goes in. Oh, and he hit the side of the goal and crashes heavily into the corner boards, flying over the goaltender Lettingham.
Well, the leading goal scorer for Edina is the guy you want to have the breakaway, and I think he waited a little too long, and the puck might have got away from him just a little bit too much. He had to race away to get that lead pass, and it seemed like he had plenty of time, and he didn't realize it. As he goes to the far side, he's got to control that rolling puck, And now he's going to take it to his backhand. See it, the puck's rolling just a little bit too much. He couldn't quite get his blade on it to get it up and over and cut the margin.
Edina's Stevens, so the Hornets have resumed full-strength play here, killing off 3 penalties tonight, scoring on one of them. There's a scramble out in front, but Lettingham is down and getting a little bit crowded in the goal crease.
Yuriko came off the bench after a line change here, and he picked up that loose puck and drove right for the net, and that's what you want to do. At the same time, Carlson, who had laid a heavy check in the corner on Mills, and that's Danny Carlson, came right out of the corner, and had there been a rebound, he'd have been a good position for it. You see the backhand shot right there. Neil Johnson's also standing right in front.
Last night. They lead here 4-2. Spihar cranks it off the wall. Here's a 2-on-1. Patosha getting it ahead now for Locker. He shoots. Oh, Patsy, the rebound by Patosha. He scores.
One thing about Patosha, he didn't quit going to the net, and when he got there, he stopped. That was so important because the rebound was lying right there. Lockhart saw that Patosha was covered as he drove for the net, so he just elected to shoot. Shoot he did. Byron made the save. He was down, couldn't get the rebound. Patosha stops and gets it and puts it by him. Watch this. See, as Patosha's just getting covered, but look at him stop right there, comes right back to get the rebound. Too often you see forwards when they're driving to the net to have their momentum carry them and they just turn away left. Patosha did the right thing, stopped on a dime and put it in. I'm afraid you can turn out the lights because it's going to be awful tough to come back from 3 goals on this Duluth Hockey Club.
Edina has done it twice, at least to pull within 2. But whether or not they can close that gap further, Johnson sends it across ice. Grant picks it off the wall, trying to get around Gunderson. Does, sends it for Johnson, and he one-times it just wide.
Great play there by Grant, giving it over to Johnson. Johnson just couldn't get that puck down low. Probably stood up on him just as he was shooting and went right over the net.
Very nice play. Back on the attack. Number 19 is Locker, going deep, centering it for Spihar. He scores! It's in the net. There it is. Spihar gets his 2nd hat trick of the tournament.
Well, I don't think the goalie knew where the puck was. He made the save initially. A good passing play across. Edina thought that the puck was stopped, but the puck was lying free right there. Here, coming across the line, Blocker. And look at Spihar drive for the net like goal scorers do. He gets his stick on it, and they think it's on the line right there. And coming along is Soikinen, and I don't know if the puck was in before Soikinen pushed it in or not, because no one knows where the puck is. And it's already in the net. Soikinen pushing it in, but Spihar, did you notice the way the moment Lockhart goes to the outside, he drives for the net. Lockhart with some great passing right on the page. And Spihar just directs it right into the net.
There's a real magic between those 2 players, Louis. They just know where each other are. They've obviously played together a lot. They're both in the same grade, juniors up there, gone through the amateur ranks all the way, but it's remarkable how well they know where each other is.
Well, they're like the
Hornets. Neil Johnson across center, reaches the blue line, has an open man, passes it off, Carlson shoots! And a nice save there off the leg pad of Lettingham.
Johnson and Carlson are dangerous when they're killing penalties because of their great speed.
Banks it off the wall. That will do it. Everybody's going to let things complete with no further play. The celebration begins in Duluth. As the Port City team comes down, they picked up a victory yesterday over the defending state champions, Jefferson, by a 5-0 count. And tonight, they score 6 goals to Edina's 2 to advance to the state championship game tomorrow night against Moorhead.
Well, Duluth stays on top of their game. Got off to a quick start. That's what they did last night. And once they get off to that quick start, they play with more confidence, and they just kept pulling ahead, pulling ahead. Every time it just seemed like Edina had come on, they get within 2 goals, and they just jump out and get another goal again. Duluth East with a great deal of firepower, excellent speed, terrific team play, and a lot of balance. Just too much for Edina here tonight, and moving on against the Moorhead team that's going to have their hands full tomorrow. Although they've got some fine hockey players, it's going to be interesting to watch how Matt Cullen fares against Locker and Spear.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow night, because Locker and Spihar are 2 keys to this Duluth team, and Matt Cullen definitely the key to the Moorhead Hockey Club.
Well, Well, setting the stage for tomorrow in Class A competition, the consolation championship will be played between Hutchinson and Blake. That'll be at Mariucci Arena. Following that game will be the consolation for Double A, with White Bear Lake and Jefferson facing off. Third place games will feature in the Class A, Red Wing and Warroad. And it'll be Mayo versus Edina in Double A. And then the two championship games again will have Class A, Totino Grace versus the Falls, and Moorhead versus Duluth East in Double A. So, Louie, when you see what's happened here over the past 3 days, you've got a big championship game tomorrow night for Double A between Moorhead and Duluth East. How do you think things might fare?
I think it's going to be an interesting game. The key is going to be if Duluth East can get out and get another quick lead like that. They seem to play much better when they jump off to that fast lead. Last night, when they got ahead of Jefferson 1-0, Josh DeWolf came down and he had a wide open net. He made a great play. Just missed he had a hole open net, just missed the side by about 3-4 inches. And that seemed to turn the game around. I think if Jefferson would have scored there, it would have been a real tight game all the way through. But they didn't, and Duluth East just goes on from there, and they do it again tonight. They're quick starters, and Moorhead's got to watch that doesn't happen tomorrow.
Our Lincoln Mercury scoreboard shows the final here from the